Good evening. This is 1Life2Play. I am your host, Larry Braz.
And I'm P-90.
And it is Thursday again. You are watching 1Life2Play.
Welcome back.
We're back on Thursday to talk some gaming. The problem is like right now the NFL draft is happening, and we're Cleveland fans, and we are we're blowing it, man.
God.
We are blowing it.
This is nuts. You can't just imagine.
Fuck off!
I'm don't even want to talk about it, even though it's games.
Yeah.
Like, it's so irritating to even talk about it right now. I would always start cussing.
I'm good on it. I'm actually good. I'm actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm with most of our friends and family is saying, I think I'm now a Cincinnati fan. That I think that's it. Like,
so it's official.
I think I need to just move on because what is happening right now is just a total disaster. But again, we're here to talk some games. You're watching us on twitch.tv/1Life2Play.
We're not just for clarity, not saying that who the person they picked is awful, but we don't need a defensive back. That's what, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, so
just to clarify that, there's nothing,
I don't know who's he playing alongside now. Who's Joe Hayden? We need him to play with Joe Hayden. We got double cornerback coverage now. Like, we had Joe Hayden. You don't need a defensive back in the first round of NFL draft. I don't get it.
That's what she said.
But anyway, you're watching this, like I said, on twitch.tv. You could be watching the replay on youtube.com/1Life2Play. We hope you guys subscribe to us over on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. You'll get all the updates and all the things that we're doing out here in Man Cave Studios, where we're broadcasting live from on a Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So, P-90, how can they find you on Xbox Live?
Well, I should have changed my name a long time ago, but it's just Feature spelled with a PH.
PH. I don't have that in lower just yet, but so that's Feature 2007.
Yes,
2007. You can find me on Xbox Live at Stormfire and on that's Stormfire FYA at the end.
Yeah, I was gonna just say
Yeah, PlayStation Network. I'm P Crooked letter P. Crooked is spelled out, and then letter is LTRP. P Crooked letter P. And you are on PlayStation.
P0021. No, actually, just P2216.
P2216.
Yeah.
P2216.
I want to just change all of them to one, but
all of them to one thing.
Whatever I can't get that one for, I have to add the O in.
I think it'll cost me about $20 to change everything,
right?
To just one name completely. But that could be something I'll do, sometime in the future.
That, right? I don't know. It's like
I'm
watching, I'm doing something immediately as for entertainment. I can access the entertainment, then I'm fine.
Yeah, I could do it, but I just don't. I just don't do it. But other than that, we do have the call into the show. You can call the show live at 877. I told you it was 877. You said
505.
Life. So right there at the bottom of the screen, that Life is 4633. Give us a call, 877-505-LIFE. We're taking your phone calls live on the show, plus your tweets live on the show as well. We appreciate all the likes to the YouTube video we put out last week. It's awesome that you guys are watching the videos, liking the videos. We do want you guys to comment on the videos too, so make sure you guys drop us a line and let us know what you think, what you guys are playing. And while I'm talking about what you guys are playing, how about we get right into what we've been playing?
Yeah, let's get into Around the Room.
Let's do it. All right, so we are here in Around the Room, and this is, like I said, where we talk about what we've been playing over the past week or since we've, left you. We want to know what you guys been playing, so you can join us in the chat room, or you can send us a tweet, let us know what you guys been playing, or what we should be playing if we haven't been playing it right now. So I think I'm going to kind of kick it off,
Let's rock it.
For me, it's been kind of a throwback week, I would say, because I haven't played a game like this in a pretty long time. So I coughed it up. They brought it down to $40. I said I'm going to do it. So I've been playing some Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. This is the MMO that is on PlayStation 4. It's also on PlayStation 3 and available on PC. But for me, I picked it up on the PlayStation 4. I didn't play it on PS3. I did join the beta.
You got it on PS3.
It is. Yeah, I mean, they got it on PS3. I didn't get it.
We got it.
Oh, you got it on PS3? You actually bought it?
Yeah.
So do you know it's a monthly subscription?
It was
By who?
A request.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, Final Fantasy, it comes with the subscription price, $15 a month. I haven't been playing World of Warcraft in, quite a while, so I figured I wanted to get back into MMO, and it's really nice to do on a console.
We need to like get a list of all of our games that we have and put it like these are the game libraries.
So wait, so have you ever played the Final Fantasy? Did you pick it up and play it?
I got to watch it being played. I didn't even.
See, I never thought to ask you about it because you don't play MMOs like that. So I never thought to ask you about Final Fantasy because I had to pick my realm and everything. I could have matched it up.
I was playing on PlayStation 1 and a little bit on PlayStation 2, and
that's it.
And I went up to like 6 or 8 or something. I can't remember. I went up so far and I just stopped playing them. Like it's not nothing against it. I don't know. My son likes to play it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. But when I watch him just play,
so he is playing it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I got to get his realm. I got to, meet up or something. I don't know. I don't
think it works that way. It's cross compatible.
Yeah, actually, that's the thing about Final Fantasy that I liked is that they literally said it in an interview. Back when it released a few months ago, but back when they did interviews about 6 or 7 months ago, it is compatible across platform with PlayStation 3. PlayStation 4, and PC. They're all playing on the same server. And that is really the only reason the game didn't release on Xbox, whether it's Xbox One or 360, is because they have a closed network. Yeah. And they weren't going to allow it to be played with that same, that cross-platform server. Okay. So that is the only reason the game isn't on an Xbox console right now.
Because it wants to play on cross-platform.
Right, but I like the fact that, no matter what I'm playing, when I'm playing or what console I'm playing on, I'm playing with other players. So that just increases the population, just inherently.
And
I love it.
That's what I was saying in the first place. Like, to have all of them bridgeable. Like, if it works on a PS4, it's just supposed to look better on a PS4. Right. Just like a computer. I can play the same game but it's the same have a different system that, I got this one that makes it look like this.
And I think MMO is like the best game to do something like that because, I wouldn't call MMOs more linear games, but in nature of programming and design, it is linear in a sense. Like everyone's going to experience the same thing. They just experience it at different times. But when you talk about like games like Call of Duty, when you talk about multiplayer, people are playing different maps at different times and different, matchups and schemes and different loadouts and things like that. That may, get...
This is a world.
Right. So, being a world where everybody has access to the same gear, it just, depends on when they get that gear or when they get to that quest and things like that. If the same thing is happening, I think everything, turns out fine and it opens itself up to be cross-platform. But I still say, I guess, boo to Microsoft, not, letting that, come in for, Xbox gameplay. So I don't know. I don't really understand why it's not there like that, but I like playing it on PlayStation. I haven't met anybody else playing on PlayStation 3 or anything like that, but now knowing that somebody else is, maybe I can do a realm change or something like that. I don't know if they have it. I don't know if the whole thing says like whatchamacallit. It's like I think I gotta get into it in a separate video. Like they made MMO gameplay really easy now, really easy. Like the way you can get into like you can't. It's not like just queuing for dungeons. Like you can queue for actual quests, and like the way they present like their daily quest it's really awesome. I'm really enjoying the game. I pretty much have to just say that. I like the graphics. I like the gameplay. I like the ability to actually use a mouse. And use a keyboard. So I'm sitting back with my wireless mouse, my wireless keyboard, sitting back on the couch playing Final Fantasy on a console, MMO style. So it's like the best of everything. I'm a PC gamer, loving my Final Fantasy once again, back into another MMO, and I'm playing on my PlayStation 4. Like that's a lot of like greatness.
That's really great. That's what she said. And you can play plan on big screen and 3D.
Right. I guess, yeah. You got the 3D over there, so yeah, bam, put it up. So, like that's been it for me, really, all this week.
Final Fantasy action, huh?
Yeah. So actually, we have LEM in the studio too. LEM has been playing some games, I would say. Been playing a few games. But LEM's in the studio. Let's get him. Let's get him cut
games
in.
Don't match my games.
LEM, what have you been playing this past week?
I'm still in Uncharted.
Okay.
Make my way through that. I don't know. I guess I went back. Maybe I don't know that I did it. I went back and
So this is Uncharted 2, right?
Yeah, and up the difficulty level.
Oh my!
Just
like in the middle of the game?
Yeah, like, and I don't know when I did it. I don't know what chapter I did it, but it's just like, yeah, it's getting pretty intense.
It got intense, right?
The guys are not even peeking around a corner.
They just coming at you, right?
It's ridiculous, and it's challenging, and I like that. So
yeah.
I'm just running around, just trying to complete through that.
That's Uncharted 3, right?
That's Uncharted 2.
He's doing Uncharted 2 right now.
See, I didn't even. I just turned Uncharted 3 on just to see how it looked. Like, I didn't even play it because I'm like, I should play the other ones first before even.
That's how it started for me. A buddy of mine was playing. I was constantly seeing him play online multiplayer Uncharted, and it was just so cool how you got that overhead view. It's that third person view when you're the same way that Drake is in Uncharted, jumping from ledge to ledge, and you can do all that in the multiplayer.
Right.
So the boards are no longer, they're like Titanfall. They're vertical now too. They're not only left to right. They're going up and down. You're climbing buildings and shooting people from afar, dropping down on them.
Right. See, like the one thing I would say too, though, is like you don't necessarily have to play the previous Uncharted games though. Yeah. Like if you wanted to jump in 3, you can jump right into it because they rarely reference that story back. They reference it in like little like ad libs, just talking, joking around with each other and the characters and stuff like that. But they don't really like lean on the story for you to get through the game or understand what's happening. So I do like that. But Uncharted 3's multiplayer was awesome. That was awesome. What was that?
That was
a disc.
That just sucked me in, and just from playing a little bit of story mode on Uncharted 3 is what made me go back and purchase 1 and 2. And I purchased 3 to have it at home. So once 4 come out, I'll be one and done with 3. So
one and done.
Ready for that.
It's a one and done.
It's one and done.
So I'm just gonna jump into that and just rock it out.
I would. That thing's awesome.
But
so that's about it for you.
There's some Plants vs Zombie on.
I see, man. I've been playing some Plants vs Zombies. That's what I've been playing.
But you can tell us more, or you can tell us more in depth about your Plants vs Zombies.
So
I've been playing. What was it? I played the Pinata. Like every day you go on, there's a special. They started a new special on there. I forgot the name of it, but it's just like going in and playing against, and a boss is coming. Like every time you go and do a special, it's
these are mobile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who still plays the mobile Plants vs Zombies?
Yeah, you really missing.
Okay.
It came out like not too much further before they went on the system.
The Garden Warfare?
Yeah. It was like when it first came out.
The Plants vs Zombies 2 came out like in October last year.
Finally here.
It came out in like October. I remember it came out before Christmas. Plants vs Zombies 2, or maybe I just saw a trailer. I thought that was out for a while, but I don't know.
It took them a while to get that out. Finally.
But it's still top down, like it's still some sort of tower defense. Okay, there's more plants,
right?
More zombies. I had a Plants vs Zombies diagram, like a glossary.
It was a big.
I don't know where it's at. Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't your basic pale head, and I think it was a pale head and a cone head.
Yeah.
And maybe a little weird zombie.
I just like the character design that they did for Garden Warfare. I like the character design.
When they brought that, they turned Plants and Zombies into a whole different game.
Yeah, I do like that. So
I did get to play League of Legends one round, a ranked game.
Of course, League of Legends.
Who'd you play with?
Of course.
Who'd you play with?
It was a random. I played with Nocturne.
Oh,
Nocturne. Yeah. That's who you played with. Yeah, you. Yeah. I think I took that out. That was some last week's cycles. I can go back to it, but
2, 3, 4.
I don't know.
It's Nocturne.
It's not. We just got to show the image anyway. Just show Nocturne.
No,
find it.
I was gonna play with Pantheon for some reason. I just wanted to play with
Pantheon. That's worth it. No, I need to actually go find an image of. No, I'm not gonna do it. All right, so that's around the ring for us, right?
All-Star Weekend is about to get kicked off. Like
what's
the
that?
Top players of League of Legends.
For League of Legends.
Playing. Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, I didn't really get to play.
So what's All-Star Weekend?
The All-Star Weekend is going to be held in Paris. It's going to be like
Because this wasn't talked about in our pre-show. I don't know what you're talking about.
I am sure.
What is All-Star Weekend? I am really curious now.
I just looked at it right now.
So can you share something with me? Like what's going on with All-Star Weekend?
It's going to be the best League of Legends players in regions facing each other.
Where's that?
In Paris.
So okay. So this is in Paris. This is this weekend. There's prizes.
I said I think it's coming up. I don't think it's this weekend though. But
are there prizes?
Let me open League of Legends.
See, what are we doing here? What are we doing? All right. Before we move along,
I was looking at my ranked history.
Okay, before we move along, we want you guys to know that you can send us a tweet at 1Life2Play is our Twitter handle. You see it right there on the sign. That's how you spell it. That's all you got to type. Send us a tweet. Let us know what you guys have been playing. Let us know what you think of the show. What is on your mind about what we're talking about. I did put out a question of the day earlier this week or earlier today asking whether or not the new Advanced Modern Warfare or Advanced Warfare. I say Advanced Modern Warfare. The Advanced Warfare is the Call of Duty that you guys have been waiting for. I mean, we'll probably take a look at the trailer later in the show.
Oh, it is. It is 8th through the 11th.
But at the same time, we want to hear from you guys. If this is the Call of Duty you guys have been expecting, if it's if you're excited about it. First off, I mean, this is just another year of Call of Duty, but it has some nice tricks to it. We'll take a look at it later. But P-90, you said that the All-Star Weekend does start this weekend, and you said the 8th. That's today.
The 8th to the 11th.
That's today. So they're out there today in Paris.
Yep, you see it live at
Gamers in Paris. Jay-Z needs to do that song.
LOLesports.com.
Okay, LOLesports.com. What are the prizes? You see anything about prizes?
No, don't need to see the prices.
What are they playing for? They were just playing for recognition.
Money and stuff.
It's some money. I want to know how much money. I want to know how much.
It's like money and stuff.
Money and stuff.
I just won this large cup that someone would want to buy for money. So.
No, but that's the thing. Like at the end of it, they just need to hold up the big check, and in the other hand, a sack that just says stuff. Money and stuff.
Just fill it with random things.
Exactly. So we're going to fill the show with random things, and we're going to get right into the news. So let's do it.
Okay.
All right, here we are. We are in the news well, we're not in the news. There's other things that's in the news. But we're going to start the news off with something that seemed... It caught our attention because I guess a character was named, but we couldn't quickly identify the character. But I guess it was still interesting altogether. It seems that the character lineup for Mario Kart 8 has been, kind of released in a sense, leaked, I guess. You see the image behind us. We're seeing a screenshot of some of the characters, but some of the characters that we're looking at here.
Let's bring that full screen.
We got right there in the menu, of course, you got your Mario, Luigi. These are all your default characters. So, I mean, you got can you say that? Waluigi? Waluigi? Waluigi. You got Waluigi. You got Baby Daisy. Baby Luigi, you see all of those guys there. You even got
I mean, I like that they put Shy Guy in there. You know who
the Shy
Guy? Yes, the Shy Guy is the guy with the mask.
Oh
yeah,
I see.
Mario Land.
What is he?
Mario 2.
The image that we're seeing, he's getting hit. Oh no, the Baby Luigi, he's getting hit. Okay, yeah, I see Shy Guy there. Okay, yeah, Shy Guy's sitting right there next to Yoshi. Yeah, I can't mouse over anything right now for you guys to see. But okay, so some of the unlockable characters, we'll just name these off because you guys can't see an image of them either. It looks like there's Wendy, Iggy, Morton, Larry. Thanks, happy about that. Looking cool with the shades. There's even Metal Mario.
Nice, I like that.
I like
now,
Mario.
is he gonna be slow?
Yeah,
because
he's slow. He's
metal.
Heavy.
He's all heavy.
Probably, likely, yeah, right.
So what's the point of putting him in there?
There's even a
Toad is the lightest. He's just gone.
Toad's always the lightest, but you would think Shy Guy now would probably be light now, right?
Yeah.
Shy Guy would probably be light, or Baby Mario.
The Toadstool and the actual Toad, because remember, there's a Koopa. No, the Koopa Troopa. The Koopa Troopa is fast too. So it's kind of right in that line, that second row.
We got Donkey Kong on there though.
Yeah, Donkey Kong's in there, and then also as an unlockable, I think this was interesting. There's a pink gold Peach.
Oh really? Oh,
So,
there she is up there. Yeah.
I should get a image. Like Peach is on here. Oh, actually, she's right there.
She's
the
right
pink
up
gold
top,
one.
yeah.
No, she's all the way at the top, and then look at this one that's in the far right column, in the middle, the third one down in the far right. It looks like a golden Peach.
Oh, we even got Nurse Peach.
Unless that's Baby Daisy. Oh, that's that may be Baby Daisy.
Yeah, Larry's under them too. So they're there.
It's Baby
but
Daisy.
There's one more meat spot missing. The weak spot or whatever was that? What's that?
It's Baby Rosalina. Oh no, that's just like you can play as your me.
Oh,
you can play as your me.
I'm jumping on his me.
So I guess there was also a graphic that was released as well. In this graphic, this is showing, I guess, some of the characters that you can be, and I don't know what magazine this is in because this is all in Spanish.
Espanol.
Right? Is that Spanish? That's Spanish, right?
Yes.
So
we go to our resident Spanish.
This is
in the camera.
So this is Spanish, but take a look at the characters down in the bottom, the bottom right there. And if I switch over here, I actually got it zoomed up there. You see little Diddy Kong.
Oh, you got to zoom into it?
Yeah, so you zoomed in right there, and we got Diddy Kong sitting right there. So you already see they're advertising Metal Mario. I can actually make out some Spanish right there. That's Metal Mario right at the top there. They're talking about them. But there's the picture of Diddy Kong. Now that has not been officially announced yet. And there he is sitting in the image of the magazine. So I mean that's a slight leak, I would say. I don't know if anyone's excited, to play as Diddy Kong. It might be pretty fun. It's like
Mario Kart.
It's kind of like what you're saying, Lem. It could be the fact that he's a lighter little guy.
Yeah.
You can just float around tracks.
You can't really make a Mario Kart and not include Little Diddy.
Well, no. Has he been in other Mario Karts?
Who's Koopalini?
Now,
I don't think Diddy's been in other Mario Karts.
Donkey Kong has been, right?
Donkey Kong has, but I don't think Diddy's been in Mario Karts before.
And now, when you talk about, because Diddy is like your sidekick. Your sidekick gamer. He's Donkey Kong's sidekick. When you talk about sidekicks, I would put Diddy up there. So Diddy, I think that this move should have been made. Yeah. Not like the move that the Browns just made. I think that this should have been made and put Diddy. Diddy Kong should have came out at the.
I thought he was in the last one.
So let's see. Wait. Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong. He's appeared in 2 Mario Kart games.
Yeah.
He was in. But see, these don't count.
What is it? 64?
His first appearance on the Mario Kart scene was in Mario Kart Double Dash.
What's that?
Like the arcade version of Mario Kart.
Where Chimp acted as Donkey Kong's partner. He was a partner in the game. The two primates shared a special item known as the giant banana that would divide itself into 3 other smaller bananas after ran into by another player.
You said that don't count.
His most recent appearance was the game Mario Kart Wii. So this wasn't like a Mario Kart. But it wasn't a series of Mario Kart. That Mario Kart Wii, you really think you count that?
I mean, I played it. It's kind of it's funky
Mario
with
Karts
the remote, but I still like it. Yeah, it's Mario Kart.
All right. Well, I guess.
Nintendo, man.
Mario Kart.
But I mean, I guess now we can see Diddy Kong on a handheld. You can see him on a handheld. That's nice.
What if now that all the no, let's go. Never mind.
What?
I got something else to talk about towards the end of the show.
Okay, we'll get to the end of the show. Okay, so next up in the news, we got a little news from a game that we haven't seen for a while since it continues to get postponed later and later, and that's Driveclub. The so sought after Driveclub that they said they had to scrap what they had and start from the ground up once again, and now they've decided to give us the game in a new form, I guess. The way they're talking about how you can purchase the game and be, a Driveclub gamer, just really. It's really, but it's really stretching.
It's gonna make it that much more realistic.
No, it's gonna make my wallet hurt a lot more realistic.
I gotta actually pay for my nitros gas.
Let's take a look at the video. They actually released a video that they even call themselves Driveclub Explained. Like they have to explain this now for us. So let's take a look. Let me switch over to some video here. We need YouTube. And here is Driveclub Explained.
Let's talk about evolution. 3.5 billion years ago, stuff happened. Man evolved, mostly by drawing on walls, chiseling rocks into shapes and hitting each other. Finally though, man's true purpose is going to be achieved, because Driveclub and PlayStation 4 are set to rewrite the rules of the racing genre. And it starts with that masterpiece of evolution, the gamer. That's right, you. We give you the power to purchase and play games on your own terms, with true freedom of choice. Here's how. The natural selector. You like to pick and choose what you want, upgrade and add on as you play. As an active PlayStation Plus member, you can enjoy Driveclub PlayStation Plus Edition, which comes with all game modes and a great selection of cars, tracks and locations for free. If you want to upgrade to get everything with one single purchase, you can do that. Then you'll have access to all the cars, tracks and locations, and take all the points and trophies you've earned for your club with you. You're the master of your own destiny. As long as your PlayStation Plus membership is active, you have the power. But because this is Driveclub, there is another option. Here's the gaming carnivore. You know what you want and want everything now. You can buy Driveclub from your local game store or buy the full digital game online. That's absolutely everything, all of the coolest cars, tracks and locations around the world in one complete package. You can also get some cool bonus content if you reserve Driveclub from your local game store. All the content in one place ensures you're top of the food chain. Either way, building a community is an intrinsic part of our DNA. Now get your PS4, join a club, recruit your friends, and enjoy the evolution of racing with the game you want when you want it. That's revolution in a hairpin. Driveclub. Drive together, win together.
All right.
Sorry.
All right, so there you have it. That's Driveclub Explained. This PlayStation Plus edition. Now, we were talking about it while the video was happening. What's your view on it, P-90? What were you saying?
That they came up with a way to make a game that instead of, it's not $50 or $30 for the download. It's just, I can either pay the $10 and get all the downloadable content, or pay the $50 on my network, on PSN network, and have to pay or earn the things.
You're too slow!
For. Which, people don't really like to play those kind of games, but when you're racing, I think that gives you that much more edge. It gives you that edge of, wanting to play the game or something. I don't understand.
I don't know.
Okay. I could pay $10 extra and get a hard copy of the game and have everything. So when I play the game, I can do whatever I want.
Let's just call that the traditional way, the way we do things now.
But this new way is
less
money. I'm paying $10 less for the game. I can have it on my network via download.
Right. And you
get
everything.
So why wouldn't I want it?
Yeah. Okay. So you get a $10 discount because you're a member of PlayStation Plus.
Okay.
When you're no longer a member of PlayStation Plus,
okay,
you don't get that game.
Well, you don't get access to anything at that point, though.
No, that's not true. So, right now, as a PlayStation Plus subscriber, I can go right now in the PlayStation Store, and there's games that they've discounted because I'm a PlayStation Plus subscriber, right? Right. But if I no longer subscribe to PlayStation Plus, I don't lose those games. Why is this one now different?
Because that's what Xbox does.
Xbox says, okay, you subscribe.
To that, so it doesn't seem like this is new to me.
But Xbox says you subscribe to Gold, we give you these games. If you're no longer a Gold member, you don't have the game anymore.
Okay, but if you had the game downloaded on your system, you can play it?
Wait, no, that's not how Xbox does. Xbox says you keep the game, right?
No. If you don't have the internet, right? But if you don't have internet for that game,
oh no, Xbox says you keep the game. Xbox says you keep the game.
You download it to your
if you're no longer Gold, you keep the game.
So I can still play it one player if it's.
So you can still play the game if you don't have Gold anymore.
Okay.
Now PlayStation
you don't have access to your downloadable content then either. But
PlayStation never was like, okay, PlayStation Plus subscriber, we give you a free game, and then if you stop being subscribed, you don't have access to the free game anymore. It was like that, but a discounted game was different. If you went to the arcade and you purchased a game at a $2 discount, because you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber and then you download the game, you own the game. If you don't have PlayStation Plus anymore, they don't take back $2 of that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so where's it come out that,
it's not that
because you discounted the game to $50, that I pay you $50, then I don't subscribe to PlayStation Plus anymore.
It's an online game.
Then you should just give it to me for free and not make me pay for little add-ons here and there, or pay $50 to get all. Oh, I guess you know what? Maybe that's the way you're supposed to look at it.
You have to sign.
You're not paying $50 for. You're not paying $50 for the deal. No, you're paying $50 for the DLC. That's the thing. You're not paying $50 for the game as being PlayStation Plus. You're paying $50 for a pass to all the DLC. Maybe that's the way you look at it. Maybe it's saying, okay, you get the game for free. If you want everything with the game, then pay us $50. You unlock all the DLC.